All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live. We are outside on the tiki bar with the fire going in the fire pit. Oh, yes, it's a good evening. It is a good evening, and you would not believe what's going on out here. If I told you, you would not believe me. But we are actually having some hair being styled right over there.
Can you see me?
No, we cannot see you, but
You can turn it and I'll say hi.
well, I'd have to turn that camera.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, good evening, everyone. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome to Friday Night Live. Yeah, we're outside. Fire is going. Feeling good. It's been a crazy wild week, but here we are. It's Friday night, so let's raise up our cups and kick this live stream off. Cheers, everyone. Oh, and speaking of kicking things off, here comes a coin falling down, courtesy of Mr. Will Davidson, WD-30 himself. So, for those of you who don't know, when we get a coin in the cup, we raise up our cups. So, Will, he likes this young lady right here. So, let's make sure we start the first fire outside by the fire right. Tip him back and give him a woo! Hello to all. Cheers, Will. So yes, good evening. I see Daniel Atkins in here. I saw Outdoors in the 608. The 608, that was my the area code of where I grew up. Yeah, I think it's a pretty big area code. Larry Hoddle, good evening. Stanley Keith's here. Stacy Schneider. Oh my goodness. All kinds. There's outside in Michigan. Just scrolling through the chat quick. Ralph Kanagi, how are you doing? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. If you're new here or if you're not new here and you have a question, you can throw a Q in front of it, put it in the chat, and it helps me grab it and hopefully I can see it and answer it. Is anybody else hearing my... Is the audio coming through all right? Stanley Keith says the audio is breaking up. I hope not. The Sea Monster is here. And Mumbling Stumps. They are watching outside. Nice. Nice. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you have a question... Let me know if you have any questions. First fire of the night, or first fire of the year out here. Do a little Q&A if anyone has anything they'd like me to answer. Now is your chance. You may never get this opportunity again, so ask away. Oh, but anyhow, we are 5 weeks away from the Midwest Firewood Frenzy, and everything is it's getting the excitement is building. I've got a couple ideas going through my mind that I want to throw out here tonight. Maybe we'll see. I gotta see if I'm gonna. I just came up with it this week. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. There goes little boss man back there. Yeah, for those of you that did order some of your merch for the Frenzy, you should probably be getting that this week. There is WD-30 with a question. What am I burning tonight? Well, I am burning wood. I got a little wood down there in the fire pit. We've got on there, believe it or not, we have a combination of maple, some elm, and a couple pieces of ash I threw on there earlier. So just a mix of everything. Actually, I think that one piece might even be basswood. Just the nice back 40 recreational mix. All kinds of stuff. Basswood, cottonwood, yeah, elm. Believe it or not, elm is not that bad of a fire pit wood. Who else do we have in here? I saw somebody way early on. I forget who it was, but anyway, let me just scroll back here because I think they said something about they were tuning in for the first time, but maybe not. That could be. No, boss man is not getting the haircut tonight, although he needs it. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's there. There's a perm being performed. I gotta move. I'll turn the camera when I go throw some more wood on. But it's the dogs are getting rowdy. Yeah, there's a lot of people having some rain this weekend. I know I talked to Joe down in Ohio, and he said it was raining all day today, and it's going to rain all day tomorrow. That's what we had last weekend. We had rain all weekend long. Woodruff, is that Wood? No. Oh, Gringo Pines. Gringo Pines, my friend, how are you doing? Iron and Oak Sawmill is here. SS Firewood. Whew. Yeah, we've got some woodhounds rolling in. Ralph Carnegie, I am doing good. Like I said, yeah, good thing. Good to hear you're doing all right. No, Daniel Atkins. You're not tuning in for the first time this week. Does not count. K&L Firewood. I saw today you had some interesting finds in your firewood, and that you were. I think you should, if you send that sassafras out to Daniel Atkins, I think maybe you should put a little mystery wood in there as well. Or maybe give him a piece of oak so he can see what a real hardwood is like. Oh, it's a wet mess here in Maryland. Yeah, the East Coast is getting hammered. Like I said, we had that here.
For months.
We had that here like all of April. Oh, yeah, there's Mr. Shive. He's about to float away with all the rain. Wow. Yeah, well, like I said, we had it all last weekend. Rain. All day, Saturday. Oh, he's already got it. Oh. All right. Richard Healy. Everybody's getting rain. Not here, though. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, because I needed to get some stuff done. I've still got a big... Oh, little boss man's climbing the fence. So I wanted to I don't know if probably not everyone is on here that left comments in yesterday's video about the unloading of the big bulk firewood bag, but it was interesting to hear, and I wanted to thank everyone who left a comment. I may not have replied to all of them, but appreciate you all leaving comments, and it was interesting to see the mix of, I guess, people who watch the channel, whether they are producers, suppliers, consumers. There was a lot more people that just buy firewood than I thought. So it was cool to hear from all of you. And it's from all over the place. There was like comment from, I think somebody down in Australia, and over in Europe, there was a few comments, and just, people commenting on the use of those bags and the way they use them. And yeah, it's an interesting, I was surprised at how quick we were able to actually unload that. So, it kind of got me thinking, but then, I think they have their place, and I'm not sure if I'll ever be in that place to use those bags. Oh my, hang on. Senior Firewood Homestead, Larry Huddle. Fill up the jar. Thank you very much, Larry. Cheers. What do we got here? Stanley Keith says, "Did you see those big rounds Shive was splitting? He is the man." Woo! Yeah. He has gotten some big rounds. The best was that video where the one almost tipped the splitter over. Huh. That was pretty crazy. And here comes Mr. Oh, jeepers. Here, stand on that thing right there. Yeah, get this mop out of the way. We're going to have to turn you upside down and mop the floor pretty soon. Did you just come over here to eat in front of everyone, or are you going to say hi? What do you got there? Pizza. Oh. Yeah. Did I feel, Daniel Atkins, did you feel shorted on the light beer? Yeah. I had that simulated delivery, and I get offered a Miller Lite. I don't know what Miller Lite is even doing in my refrigerator. Oh, maybe we're getting ready for someone to pay a visit. Oh, yes. But, yeah, with those bags, I was thinking about, because somebody else left me a comment showing, like, see these electronic lifts that you can, like, get on the back of your truck, or, like, for a van to, like, deliver, something like that. And I think that's where it would really be useful for delivering firewood. Like if you were in more of a bigger city or urban setting where you were like delivering to either businesses or, you know, maybe restaurants, and not necessarily somewhere where there's just an area to dump it off in a driveway. But like I said, I was really surprised that it was that easy. It was actually easier to unload the bag than an IBC tote, because with an IBC tote, you can't fold the sides down as you go. So I was kind of surprised, but not surprised enough to start deciding to make those something I have more of, because there was a little issue with the wood inside. Uh-oh. Are they? Oh.
He said maybe I should leave the drinking until I'm done.
I thought maybe you were laughing about the bags. All the bags, the different kinds of bags that we talk about here on Firewood Channel. Todd's outside again. How you doing, buddy? Yep, Miller Lite is in my fridge because it's delicious. Yes, well, yeah, it is actually, it's not too bad, but, you know, I only drink beer when the sun is out. I don't drink it into the evening. One or two, and that's it. Alan says he loves IBC. Yeah, the IBC totes are nice. They do hold their shape better filling them, you know, with like a conveyor. But there's another a challenge with delivering firewood in an IBC tote. You also have to have a way to unload it. Timon, how you doing? Yeah, BNF Firewood. Is the dance party on tonight? Did you, is there a dance, was there the pre-show dance party? Oh boy, here we go. We got a coin falling. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your cup and get ready to raise it up. Because outside with Shive, don't get the ones very often, but they are great for a lot of barkless firewood. Oh, the big ones. Yes, the big rounds. That's right, you can split them down, get those nice, clean, barkless squares. Thank you very much, Shive. Cheers. John frickin' Jeep is here. Old bag. I thought you were talking about an old girlfriend. Nope. None of those stories. Can't talk about any of those, I've broken enough hearts in my career. I don't want to give him a bad name and talk about him in a bad way. Oh, what is that? I drink a cider drinker. The Mystery Gardener. Yeah, Amanda actually is starting to kind of get into the ciders, the hard ciders. Hey, he's Mando's attacking Boss Man. He's after his piece of pizza. Oh, B&F Firewood and B&F Outdoors is dancing by the fire tonight. Nice. Got all kinds of people outside. Yeah, those big rounds that Shibe was dealing with, it's a good thing that they were oak, because they split pretty decent, but still, when you have something this big and you split it in half or in fourths, it's still freaking a heck of a big piece of wood. Holy moly's. Crazy stuff. I thought he would have, tried busting out his Fiskars and splitting them by hand, since he is apparently challenging me to a splitting contest at the Frenzy, but, I guess he needed just a smaller round. Oh, Gringo Pines! Yes, we did. And let me tell you. So Gringo Pines sent me up a little package, which, believe it or not, something else showed up today. I gotta get to that. But Gringo Pines a few weeks ago sent me up a package with a bottle of Four Roses and a bunch of fireworks in them. And some of them were these big firecrackers. And we lit one off, and the fuse burns very quick. Like, those are ones that you need to quickly light and throw as far away from you as you can. Because they went off with a bang. No pun intended. Yeah, those things. Wild, man. Yeah, it was, I lit it, and as soon as I threw it, it exploded right in front of me. Yeah, Shy broke one axe on those big rounds, but I don't know. I think the Fiskars would have done the trick. So earlier today, the postman came to the door and dropped me off this little package, and I don't know why this crazy wild woodhound sent this up here, but Tim Thompson, I know I saw you were on here, so I know you're here, sent me another little box, and I have a feeling I know what's in here, but I'm not sure I'm gonna like it. I think you're restocking my supply of mini bottles, but we'll see. We're gonna unbox this in a little bit. I think I'm gonna well, how's the fire doing? The only the bad thing is I've got this. I'm using my GoPro and it doesn't zoom in very good, so I can't get a close shot of the fire. But I might have to throw another couple pieces on here in a little bit, and then we will see. Actually, let's just do this right now, because then we can. Yeah, those fireworks, man. Like I said, the fuse went quick. So, all right, Tim Thompson, once again, has sent a little package to you back 40 here. And like I said, I think I might know what's in here. So, Tim Thompson, are you on here? I think I saw you. I think I saw you were even doing a little day drinking today. So, Daniel Atkins, he's got more cash heading to Wolf Ridge. You know what that means. One step closer. Billy Bob's Wood. Good evening. Oh boy.
First slice of pizza.
Wow.
Unboxing?
Yep, we're unboxing.
I don't want to stay here for this. Bubble wrap.
Oh my. Maybe it's not what I thought it was. Oh, it is. We've got a bag.
Whoa.
From a box to a bag. And it's kind of saggy. It's kind of a saggy bag.
I'm hoping there's something good.
Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I can show you inside this bag.
This is amazing.
Oh. It's a saggy bag full of little bottles. Mr. Thompson. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what.
Trying to go eat another slice.
Blackberry flavored whiskey. Some coconut rum. We've got, what is that? Wild turkey. Oh, some more black magic. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Can you believe this? Captain Morgan sliced apple. Calypso. Calypso. I think I'm saying that right. Calypso regular rum. Calypso coconut rum. Well, the bar is now stocked up. At least for a few more. Now we're going to have to pick one of these out to have here tonight. For round 2, we got to mix round 2 with one of these. So Tim Thompson, if you're still on here, I don't know if I saw you earlier. I know I didn't, but thank you very much. Once again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 little mini bottles of all kinds of stuff.
Guess what I found in the stream?
What?
A toad.
Uh-oh. We have our first toad sighting. Not confirmed, but uh-oh. The toads may be out. So yeah, look at this. I think we're gonna. This is exciting here. But I don't. Has anyone ever heard of these? Revel Stoke. Is that how you say that? Blackberry and apple. Hardcore apple whiskey. I gotta stay away from that stuff. That just... Oh boy. I think I'll save a few bottles of this for the Firewood Frenzy. That's a good question. I don't think Tim Thompson is a pilot, but so the funny thing about these bottles, one memory that it brings back is we have this country music festival in town here, Country Jam. You probably have heard of it, but we'd always go to Country Jam, and they were, you couldn't bring anything in, you couldn't bring a cooler or any beverages in or nothing. Not even like, a bottle, like a water bottle, or nothing. But we would always take these little minis and we'd tie string around them, and then we'd put them down the inside of our pant legs. And we take them in and mix ourselves some nice beverages. Hey, Laura Popple. I was just wondering how you guys have been. How are you and Greg doing? We got the sign out here, and now I see you're on here. So, good evening, and welcome. Hope your May is off to a good start. I don't know if Greg is with you or not, but say hello to him. And yeah, good seeing you guys on here. All right, I gotta go put another log on the fire. So 1 second. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It was nice. That was a nice toss. Uh-oh. The guard dog. Guard dog is going crazy. This is the one downside of being outside. When the neighbors come out and the dog goes nuts. Hey, Ralph, you got to take off. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the weather, if it's raining, hopefully it clears up for a little bit. Oh my. There we go. Now we got that fire going. Look at that. All right. Yeah, I need a shibe fire. No, we don't need it that big. We don't need to be roasting any Oh, wait. Do I know someone? Yes, I know. I don't know if this is the deer or not. Hey, do you want to go tell her to pipe down? Yeah, she gets a little overprotective of the yard. Any noise. Woo, that fire is actually getting bright now. Right there, that is what you call ready to burn firewood. What's in the jars behind me? This one? That's actually just, all of these are decorative. There is nothing in them. They're empty. Just decorative bottles.
You heard the frog?
Yes, I heard the frog. What?
Not mine.
No.
Well, I already ate.
Does Shibe's wood burn better? No, but last year when he was here, he threw enough wood on the fire to make it about a 10-foot flame. Todd's outside again. Yeah, some of these things I just leave out here all year long. They just stay out here. Oh my goodness. We do have bottom of the hour. I am falling behind. Rich Healy, bottom of the hour, bottoms up. Cheers. Thank you very much. And then what? Oh, and then Marlon L. Good times, good friends. Tip them back, everyone. Cheers. Thank you very much. It's the bottom of the hour, and I don't quite need to refill yet. Pretty close, but I got to pick out which one I'm going to put in here. Maybe he's barking at the whippoorwill. No, but there are owls. There's a bunch of owls that have just started hooting. And she any little thing, she gets all overprotective, barking like crazy. Larry Cluck, thank you very much. Finally sent over some nice, clear skies and sun, warm weather. That is very nice of you. Instead of all that crappy rain and snow you were sending the last couple weeks. All right, did I miss any questions? So, yep, Billy Bob's Wood. Mix another one up. I'm about to myself. I am going to, but I haven't decided if you know what, something is just drawing me to the Calypso coconut rum. So that's going to be our round 2 mix tonight. No bourbons, no whiskeys. We're sticking with the rum. And uh-oh. Now we've got that's part of the reason why we built the fence over there, the privacy fence. Because in the evening when we're out here, like, people go walking by, and oh my goodness, anyone walking by, she takes off running and barking and just being crazy. All right, so let's get this coconut rum mixed up. There goes some ice. And yeah, Calypso. Oh boy. I think it was it Sailor Jerry? No. What kind of coconut rum did he send last time? I don't remember. I don't know. I swear he was on here earlier. But I know Tim is coming into the Firewood Frenzy. And so I'm going to have one of these waiting for him. I've got one picked out that he sent last time. I'm going to be ready to hand him. It's going to be sunny in Wales tomorrow. Sweet. All right, so yes, Greg, Laura, good to see you on here. Larry Howell's got to go. And I enjoyed that video today. Was it today? The one with your cutting down with the battery-powered saw. The best line in the video was, we like the battery-powered saws because when the battery wears out, we're pretty much wore out ourselves. I'm thinking about getting one now because of that. That is a good way of going. What? No. Uh-oh. Oh. Little Boss Man just opened up round 2 of Dr. Pepper. But Larry, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. And yeah, get that saw recharged. Go recharge the battery.
Can I say something?
What?
So today,
You gotta talk loud though.
Today, this one day, actually, I was every year, I scrape off the road which Dad drives his tractor on.
The dirt road.
And I made a mistake by flattening it, so there were these cracks. So I tried fixing them, but then it just made it worse. So then I had to scrape it off, but then I didn't want to waste the dirt. So I had to reshift it.
Sift it.
Sift it. And it took not that long.
It didn't take him that long. He's filling in the ruts from this spring when I was driving the tractor over there. I made some ruts, and he's filling in and leveling off the dirt on the road. So that's that's what that was all about. Oh, the little boss man. Yeah, he's been busy all evening hauling dirt with his wagon over there, and he wants to flatten that whole road out and get the ruts filled in, and so he's doing a good job. Doing a good job. Oh, there's Mr. Woodruff Woods. Fill the cup. Oh boy. No, we've got that up there, but not nice. Not a good night for that. And WD-30. All right, you two. Thank you very much. Cheers. Little boss man raised his cup up. And that just goes to show you it doesn't matter what's in your cup. You can still raise it up. Anthony, I see you in there. The woodhound bug. Yes. I didn't even realize you had the... What is going on? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to scroll through the chat messages just to make sure I'm not missing any questions. So I have a question for some of you. And I don't know, this might not, I don't know if this will be of any interest to any of that many of you, but this is the thing I wanted to throw out there just to get some initial feedback from some of you. Oh boy. But before we do, here comes what Grandma Woodhound is on here in place of Woodhound Senior. That's oh boy. Oh boy, watch out. Grandma's got the keyboard. Moderators, get ready. Get ready to watch the chat. All right. Here comes all these. I'm just going to grab them. Mumbling Stumps, Outside with Shive, WD-30, Michael D, Woodruff Woods, all you crazy, crazy wild woodhounds. Thank you very much, everyone. This is like Team Woodhound drink right here. Everyone, look at these coins falling. Everyone, get your cup up and give a big cheers to all these. You can see their names flying by. Cheers. All right, so one of the things I wanted to toss around and throw out there just to get a little initial feedback. The only thing is, this is only going to pertain to a few people. But at the Firewood Frenzy, one of the things I was thinking about doing is just kind of having maybe like for an hour or so, the people who have channels, the people who create content, like having a little like working, I don't know, like what do they call it? Like just brainstorming session, idea talk, like, you know, a workshopping content creation. So in other words, getting together, like, you know, just talking about how you make your videos, what maybe some useful tips going into making videos, what kind of helps with YouTube. So I don't know. So let me know if you are a content creator, if you would be interested in doing that. Like just having like I don't know what the term is, but just like knowledge sharing. Like, you know, here's some things that I've been trying out in my videos and get some feedback and kind of just, because one of the things that we always do, like with these firewood videos, is we kind of show each other what we're doing when it comes to like firewood, and we kind of pass on knowledge and tips and tricks. But I got thinking about how there's a lot of us out there making firewood videos and are content creators, so I thought maybe it'd be kind of cool to like just get together and kick the YouTube bucket around and talk some stuff out. Maybe do a little, like I said, a little workshop. There's certain things, certain little things that I think would be fun to not only discuss and get feedback on, but then also like, just brainstorm and help everybody create content in a different way, maybe. I don't know. So anyway, I have missed jeez, look at the cup. It's flipping full. I missed a question here. All right, Michael D. WD30. Oh boy, Iron and Oak Sawmill is spilling out the coins. Oh boy, we gotta move over for that one. Let's see, what does that show on the screen? Iron Oak Sawmill, boom, out go the lights. Oh boy, and then here comes another one. Boom. Oh, Iron and Oak Sawmill, Chuck and Deb, thank you very much. And Woodruff Woods and Shibe. The coins keep falling. Cheers, thank you very much. Yeah, the coins are all over the place now. So, oh my goodness. WD30. He's dropping a big bomb right here. Another one. This is probably going to end up being... Oh. WD30. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh yes, Marlon, we would include anyone that wanted to partake in it. Just to like maybe, throw out some ideas to us. I think that would be also an interesting thing, is to like, get some live in-person feedback. Like, what do you enjoy seeing? Or, when you watch a video, what do you like to see? I don't know. It's just something I've been kicking around. Because I noticed, I don't know how many of you have noticed this, but now on the desktop anyway, when you hover over a video, like it automatically starts playing and you start getting a preview of what the video is like. So, oh, there's Woodruff Woods again. Empty the cup. So I think this is something that Woodruff, thank you very much. Cheers. So I think YouTube just kind of put this in place, where if you hover over a video, I think this works on your TV as well. The video automatically starts playing with no sound, so you just get a visual of like what, the first however many seconds you hover over it. So from a creator's point of view, that's something to keep in mind in your videos, is that if somebody is just hovering over your video, and think of like the first 15 seconds, if they see it and nothing much is going on, they might not click on it. So there might be an opportunity there to kind of maybe take something that happened in your video like midway through and put that at the beginning. So that's the first thing they see. And then that draws them in, sets the hook, and they watch the rest of your video. But just stuff like that. I don't know. I think I kind of get geeked out on stuff like that. So I don't know if anybody else does, but I'm kind of big into all that stuff. All right, we got another bomb drop. WD-30 and then Shibe again. Jeez. Thank you very much, Shibe. Cheers. So yeah, if you guys yeah, so that whole the whole hover over thing, you know, and I don't want to get too much into this because I don't know how many people on here watching actually like make content or not, but it's one thing that, you know, now that's, you know, that used to always be like the focus was make sure you have a good thumbnail, because that's what the person, if you know, with a great thumbnail, they're gonna make you, it's gonna make them click on your video. But now they don't even have to click on it, they just hover and they start seeing what's happening. So so Don lost his mojo. Michael D, were you talking about me, or who is the mojo? Oh, maybe Shibe. Thank you. Cheers. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So again, I think I'm gonna like figure out a time to do that. And like I said, if you guys, I saw a couple people give a little feedback in the chat that they would like to, they would be interested in that, so maybe we'll do that. Oh, mumbling stumps, tree identification. Yeah, that is one thing I'm somewhat good at, but I'm also one of those people that, like, if, you know, I don't really care what it is. If it burns, bring it to the yard. More overtime. Yep, we're going to have some overtime. Andrew and Samantha Madison. You can even unmute and hover. Oh. Yeah, so that was the other big thing that I did discover with the whole, you do get credit if you hover over and start watching. Like, you do get credit for the view, and it counts towards your click-through rate, which is like a term that YouTube uses. But yeah, if somebody just hovers over your video, you get that registers on your analytics for the click-through. So like I said, it's kind of changing things up a little. Like, the thumbnail is still important, the title is still important, but what's going on, you know, right away in your videos. Let's see here. What is... Yeah, the tree identification. A lot of people say, you know, like, to be sure you need to look at leaves. And that's the, I mean, like, sometimes, like, certain woods, like, you can just tell. I mean, like cherry, box elder, once you split it, maple, oak. But once it's split, like, that's the other thing, is I know, like, there's some people that can look at a split piece of wood and tell you what it is, and they're right on. You know, and that's the bark. That's another big one. So yeah, that would be interesting. Somebody out there could possibly do it, because I don't know. I know a few, but I don't know, you know. It's always tough to, it's always, I think, tough from a creator's point of view to do educational videos, because if you're not exactly 100% sure, then...
Who wants to see my shit the dirt?
Oh my, I'll show him. Here's some of the dirt. Little boss man's got a bag of dirt. Look at that stuff. That's what he's putting on the road. It's all screened and sifted through. Woohoo! But yeah, it's I know they make a couple apps for your phone as well, and I've never tried them. I've always wanted to. I always wanted to see how, like if you could take a leaf and scan it, how accurate it would be. So I don't know. Oh yeah, it's Uh-oh. Now what are you doing? Hey, do you want to throw a piece of wood on the fire? Or a couple?
Let me go get my wood.
Throw a couple pieces of wood on.
Hold on, let me go get my wood gloves. Oh.
Hey, have a good weekend, Michelle. Yeah, Chris's brother, is very good. He is very good at identifying trees. It all depends, too, on, like, why do you need to identify it? And then just kind of like knowing what area you're in. Frickin' Jeep says, here is how he IDs wood. If it's wood, it burns. That's right. That's what that's kind of how I am. But did you put a couple pieces on? Yeah. Yep, just there you go. Whoa, look at that. Sparks flying. Woodruff Wood says, the apps are great at leaves, but they suck at bark. All right, well, there you go. Thank you very much, Woodruff. Cheers. See, and that's one of the things that I think is kind of, I don't know, not really easier, but certain barks, and then, there's certain things you can tell. I don't know. I always look at, like, what is that? I'm trying to think of what that. There was a website that I always went to, but I don't remember what it's called now. But they would give the like the leaves, that's what everyone says. You should always use the leaves to try to ID a tree. But again, it all depends on why you need to why you need to know what it is. I'm kind of with John. Like, I don't care what it is. If it burns, I will take it. Buck and Firewood. I don't know what if I don't know what something is, I take a pic and send it to Anthony. Anthony, Ontario Firewood Resource, and with a couple minutes, I know what it is. So there you go. That's the other thing is send it to somebody you know, and apparently Anthony is the man. He can identify. So if you have Anthony's number, send him a message. Picture of a leaf. But I know that there's been times like was it 2 years ago? I had an elm tree, and everyone told me it was walnut, just by the way that the wood looked, and yeah, no, it was not a walnut. It was not walnut, and it was elm. There was no leaves on the log. I knew from the bark. It was.
Do you smell a skunk?
I kind of do. Uh-oh, we're kind of getting we're starting to smell a skunk for coming from somewhere. I don't know though. Hopefully it's not too close. Hey, did you check if there was any spiders in there?
No.
Uh-oh.
I don't think there will be.
Oh yeah, so Dominic, he prefers asking on Facebook, so that way you can get 200 different answers. That is true. If you are paying for oak, but the guy delivers, well, that's another, yeah. So there's a case where you would want to know. Like if you're paying for the wood, yeah, you better know. But if you're paying for oak and you get poplar, you won't be too happy. Hey, the Driftless Homestead. Thank you very much. Cheers. The Driftless Homestead, he's going to be at the Firewood Frenzy, and I believe he's bringing over a couple different things to show you guys. I think he's going to have, and correct me if I'm wrong, or I don't know if you want people to know or not, but I think he's bringing a bundler and a few other surprises. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to really smell that skunk now. Whew. Oh. Whew. Well, I better get this down because we're getting close to overtime. Marlon L., I suggest a class for people who mainly watch videos to learn how we can best help the content creators. The way to, oh, where did that come from? I think that was the best way to help content creators. It all depends on what the, just from the video watching part of it, or sharing, subscribing. I don't know. I'm still not a big believer on thumbs up doing anything. I think it used to do something, but I don't know if YouTube even looks at that anymore. But I can tell you, if you're the main thing is just watching and not clicking off the video for like the first minute. That's a big thing, because usually the retention, if your retention of your video drops within the first like 30 seconds, then you aren't going to get recommended very much by YouTube to other viewers. My neighbor had a tree down. He offered me, he said it was a white oak. I got there and it's a big cottonwood. Now that is when you definitely want to know and be able to identify your wood. But see, that's where, like, once you cut into it or once you split it, you would know. But yeah, if you're just taking something sight unseen and somebody says, "Oh, I got a big oak tree," yeah, it may not be. That's what and cottonwood. I don't know about where you guys are at, but around here, I've had a couple cottonwood trees over the years, and I think just because of the time of the year that I got them, they were full of water. I mean, like soaking wet wood, and it just stunk. I mean, it was like pig crap. It smelled like a pig pen. It was terrible. Just terrible. Maybe the yeah, I think the dogs went in though. I don't know if the dogs are even out here. That would be just what I need. One of the dogs to get sprayed by a skunk. Yes, that is true. Cotton does absorb water. What does it mean for your channel if you have people watch? Oh, I guess the dogs are in. The whole video, that is good. Yes, that is what the retention rate is in the engagement, and then what ends up happening is, so like if YouTube is seeing that people are watching your video for longer, they will recommend it to other people. And that's the big way that you get discovered, is by the YouTube recommendation system. So if, YouTube isn't going to recommend a video to somebody if nobody else is watching it. So that's the tough thing, is that the recommendation, I think it's something like for every 100 views that your video gets, YouTube will recommend that to 7. It's like a 7-to-1 ratio. So 700 people will get recommended that video. So the more people that watch longer, the more you'll get a push, if that makes sense. Because that's the big thing. YouTube is always changing how they do things. And like the big thing now is recommendation. Like, I mean, if you guys, have you ever like watched a video of a channel you're not subscribed to, and then all of a sudden you start seeing more of those videos? Like, that's the recommendation feed. So if you go to your homepage, all of a sudden you see all these videos. Like if you click one of them, you'll start seeing them again. Like that's why, like, even, a lot of people don't subscribe, just because if they watch a video, they're going to get recommended more from that channel or more like those videos. Michael D, I saw this one slip by me. Where is my glass here? Don't blame the skunk for your stink. Well, I don't know. There is a skunk somewhere. Cheers. Man, that coconut rum was good. Holy moly's. Yeah, down on the farm, Woodhound Senior, my mom and dad's dog, she has been sprayed 17 times by a skunk. Holy crap! What the heck? We just lost a bunch of coins. Who was that? Cabin Fever! Late to the show, but just wanted to say thank you for the Frenzy shirt and mug. You are very welcome, Cabin Fever. Cheers. Thank you. Let's see here. I gotta mix. God, it's overtime. I'm gonna mix one more just so I have it for overtime. I'm not gonna probably finish in overtime. I got this ready because we spilled the coins. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna plan that for the frenzy. I kind of like talking about stuff like that, YouTube in general, and like I said, I just was thinking, part of the time, or one of the things that I find interesting watching everybody else's channel is like the little things they do different with Firewood, but it's almost like the Firewood frenzy is kind of like Firewood and YouTube. Like that's kind of how it had its origins, is like through YouTube. So why not talk about some YouTube stuff? for those of you that, like I said, I kind of geek out over it sometimes. Like, I'll start looking into researching different analytics, and all of a sudden, 4 hours later, there I am. Just as confused as I was when I started. I think that's the biggest thing, though, that I've learned over the last 2 years is that when you think you have YouTube figured out, they change it. Like, they change it every day, I think. I don't know. Because that's what would be, the best. Like, they're always going to be changing and looking for new ways to attract viewers, retain viewers, get new viewers. Yeah, we got the bomb. So the Knob Creek, again, Gringo Pines, I don't know if he's still on. Courtesy of Gringo Pines, a little Knob Creek. Mumbling Stumps, yes. Well, no, they were not. I had a couple that I had, the sizes were back ordered. So, but they will be going out in the next, beginning of next week. So, pretty much though, 90% of them are out in the mail. So, but like I said, I don't know if there was a few orders that I wasn't able to fill because the sizes were back ordered. Hey, there is Mr. in the Woodyard. How are you doing, Chris? I got a couple questions back here. Woodruff Woods, I think we all have to ask why we do this. Yes, that is we can ask it. I don't know if we'll come up with an answer, though. BNF Firewood, Brittany here. I think the YouTube combo with the Firewood friend would be a great idea. Yeah, all right. All right, we'll do it. Now, in the Woodyard, Chris, I have to hand it to you. The first man that I've seen on YouTube who was able to fit the word erection into his thumbnail. I gotta say, first the morning wood, and now I'm scrolling through and I see the word erection on your thumbnail. But, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I was just worried that you weren't going to get that deer stand up, but you got it up. Oh, and yes, and the big, well, I don't know if that's, I get so confused sometimes because I saw something about in the Woodyard on another channel, but I don't know if it wasn't on his channel yet, so I don't know. But yeah, there's some big stuff happening. We do this because it's a good excuse to knock back a few. That's right. Yeah. It is always a bonus. See, and now we had the word flagged out in the comments, but I see somebody put it on there. Woodruff Woods is out. on erections in Morningwood. Good night, all. Hey, I just gotta, sometimes you gotta just tell it how it is. I know. Like I said, it was crazy. Woodruff, thanks for stopping by. 5 more weeks till I get to see the whites of your eyes and the smile on your face here at the Frenzy. I think I might have scared Chris away calling that out. He's probably right now going back to change that thumbnail. Oh, it's Marlon. I thought YouTube counted thumbs up to decide. Yeah, they used to. They used to use that as a measure, as far as like views. So like let's say you had, 100 views and you had 50 thumbs up. Like they used that metric to kind of base some of their recommendation on. But now it's kind of become more so, because honestly, like videos will get recommended without having that many thumbs up, just because, if you get 500 views and there's 50 thumbs up, like obviously if you look at 500 people watching your video longer, that's a bigger metric to gauge how much you're going to recommend a video as opposed to thumbs up. Because somebody can just watch a video for 2 seconds and give it a thumbs up. That doesn't actually tell YouTube that that viewer was engaged and watching. So, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I said, I don't want to get too geeked out on it, but the thumbs up is good. It does, count towards a little bit, but the main thing is like how long, like YouTube wants you as a viewer watching on their platform. So if you watch a video, if a video gets watched longer, that tells them that, hey, this is a video this person liked watching. Let's take it and send it out to somebody else. But if it's just got a thumbs up, then that doesn't hold as much weight, I don't think, anymore. So, yes, hey, Woodhound Senior. I don't know if that's my mom or my dad, but I don't know if he got the keyboard back. Yeah, have a safe weekend. Happy Mother's Day. This weekend, I think, we'll be down. Oh, there it is. Tomorrow morning, the first full video of the processor running over in the woodyard. I was going to call you and come over and see if you needed any help, Chris, but now you won't have any logs left. So I don't know if I can, there won't be anything for me to really do if I come over there. Oh, can they tell if you skip through parts of the video? Yeah. So that's all part of how they, like they'll know how far you watch, and then when you skip ahead, like it'll just, there's this retention graph. It actually is pretty cool, actually. Like you can go back and see the exact like second that people started clicking off and tuning out. So, you can be like, oh, what happened during that part of the video? But like I said, this will be a good stuff to have and talk about at the Firewood Frenzy in 5 weeks. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's like today. Clear skies, not too hot, no rain. And we are really into overtime. So, oh, BNF, Brittany, there's no mistakes in making content. That's the #1 rule. There's never a mistake in creating your content. There's just sometimes things you can tweak to do better. That's one thing I learned is like, don't ever think your content is like there's anything wrong with it. Just put it out. Put it out there. Get it out. Post it, and then forget it. Move on to the next. All right. I saw a question here just real quick. Do you have enough wood? Yes, I haven't been doing, like, I've been working at a moderate pace just because Shibe has told me to save all these logs that he's going to come and buck up. So there's plenty here. Let's just say that. There is plenty here waiting. Although tomorrow I'm going to get through a little bit of it. But all right. I think I have rambled on here long enough. Yep. There's the dog telling me it's time to go. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate being here. Always a good time hanging out with you guys on Friday night. Alright, so here. All you supporters, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Moderators, thank you for being here. And so I'm going to be here from the Firewood. Alright? Yes. More details coming on the months. Everyone, the weekend. Here's our Woo!